Hello and welcome back to HUNTÉMON Snap. Today we're going to be taking some more photos. This time we're going to be taking photos of Apex Rathian, Apex Mizutsune, and then the Elder Dragons. So yeah, these first two rampages, you're safe from spoilers. At least from spoilers that they didn't show off with names in pre-release materials. But after that, if you want to go unspoiled, then I'm going to have to request that you leave. Because I need to take photos of these things, and I can't take photos of them without going on quests for them. Yep. And would you look at that, we've already got a full room. So, I'm going to request that someone else post the Apex Rathian rather than me, just to avoid any potential spoilers from monster names in the Rampage list. So if one of you could post an Apex Rathian, that would be delightful. So, Curbster, the way things work with mutual likes and friends is they let you get out of either passcode or room ID, not both. It's kind of silly, but that's just the way it is. You get to get a free pass for one of the two. Okay, I like 7-star, so we're doing 7-star. All right, looks like we are good to go. I still love Prism Spear Birds. They are the greatest. Oh, we have to repel 4 using weapons during this this horde. Of course, that'll be easy enough. We just gotta hit the gong over there. Then we can repel 4 using a weapon with no issue whatsoever. We gotta use lots of ballistas. Get lots of stuns. I like that we don't have to use any cannons, because cannons are the worst. Well, that was an easy wave. Did they even touch the gate? Jeez, already? Oh, okay, I guess I didn't need to come over here to the gong. Hey, the Pteranodon, get away from our gate. All right. We got our weapon repels. Now we need ballista repels, but this counter signal is still good. I'm not in the business of turning away good counter signals. And it looks like that Roggy's the last thing we got, so bonk it into a wall and we are good to go. Still need 4 more ballista repels and 10 more stuns. Darn monkey. I know this. Okay. Looks like Wolfkinson's got that Rathian. That's good, I guess. All right. Where's our next wave? Here it comes. 2 more stuns. No more stuns. Okay. Which means we actually don't have to use ballistas anymore. So I'm going to get rid of this one before it dies. And then I'm going to get a fun machine. This is just a standard Mizutune, not Apex. This is an important distinction. And since we've got a counter signal, I might as well get in there with my actual weapon. Sure is a shame that even though we've protected this gate so far, it is doomed to fall the instant Apex Mizutune arrives on the scene. And setting up more hunting it. Well, I guess, yeah, it can be done now. Hooray! We've finished the missions. And if we just level this thing up to... wait, I said Apex Mizutune. We've got Apex Rathian incoming. Yeah. That's right, Apex Rathian. Which is also not a standard Mizutune. So technically I didn't misspeak. Oh, there goes my thing. Arachnakadakis are easily the most annoying gate crashers to deal with. Because for the most part, you can't get at their faces to actually stun them. And our stronghold is max level. Obi-Wan, just saw your message. Yes, there are going to be spoilers for past where you are. We need to use the Wyvern Splitter before it's too late. Go. Yay. Got the damage in. the fact that this tail drips venom is a fantastic touch. They didn't have to do that. But they did, and it just makes her that much more intimidating. It's great. I feel like Dread Queen could have really done with the dripping venom. Obi-Wan, by the end of this stream, there will be spoilers for the final boss. So yes, there will be story spoilers past Rathian. 100%. I will say when we're getting into the content that wasn't revealed in pre-launch trailers, but just be aware, if you stick around, there will be spoilers. Well, I don't know how he wants us to deal with this attack. She's not in front of a Dragonator. And this bomb is now worthless. So, let's get Fugen in here. Da 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 da. I feel like the Apex Rathian went there specifically so that Yomogi couldn't just keep pummeling her. There we go. Yeah, glad to have you around even for a little bit, Obi-Wan. Next up is going to be another monster that was revealed and named in pre-release materials. So no spoilers for the next monster. But after that, so after the next Rampage is when we get into Spoiler Town, just for the record. Good job, Utsushi. All right. So that's Apex Rathian down. I didn't take a photo. Oops. I was just on Rampage autopilot. We're gonna have to do another one of these at the end of the stream. I am a HUNTÉMON snap failure. But at least we got an S+. As plus of an S we could have gotten. Oh boy, Meowcenaries. Which also means Kohoot Nest. Wow, Wolfkinson, grats on your orb and Jasper. Wanted to actually climb the vines. Thank you very much. Wait. Someone else needs to post it. Apex Mizutsune. Someone, please. Oh, would you look at that? Bunch of Anjas. At least it's better than Arachnikadaki's. And just because I need to test something, I'm just gonna pretend that someone just got an orb. Okay, I just learned something very important. Very, very important. I've been doing something for the past several streams that has had no effect whatsoever. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. How do I make this work? I need to see which mic I've got OBS using. Okay, it's got my chat mic, which is not what I want. But also, I don't want to mess with it. Because if I mess with it, then I might end up doubling up the game audio, and I don't want that either. Dang. Obi-Wan, I am loving Rise. There's a reason that I have played it for over 100 hours, with many, many of those hours on stream so far. And it's that I absolutely love this game. Just really quick. How do I make these apply to the microphone thing? Because I very much want them to. Whatever. There's hunting to be done. I gotta take care of it before I can mess around with mic things that I'm doing specifically for my own amusement. So once I do get it figured out, it'll make a lot more sense why I pause before going orb. So we gotta use the Orion buddies now if we want them to be of any use. And also, this Fugan will be replaced by a better Fugan. But we can at least wait for the threat, whatever thing, before we bring out Fugan. Okay. Fugan, your turn. This poor Mizitsune. There are so many monkeys. Gonna get a new ballista that's not so damaged. Okay, I think I know what I can do. If I kill that and that and that and that and that, then I should be able to do things. Wow, this ballista is getting wrecked by that Zinogre. And here's this. Alright, let's see if I can quickly tell OBS to change things. Okay, am I still audible? I hope I'm still audible. I should still be audible. If someone could just inform me whether or not I'm still audible, that would be delightful. Hey, guard. Okay, excellent. I am still audible. That is precisely what I needed to hear. And that means that I have got a test to perform. Let's go ahead. Oh, did I just steal a machine cannon from someone? Yeah, now, if this works, you'll understand why I always paused before going orb. So, here. A test incoming. Orb! Now, if there were effects on my voice there, that would mean a successful test. No effects? Well then, dang, I don't know what to do to make them actually apply. Okay, so my voice did sound like it was echoey and all that. Okay, good. That's exactly what I wanted. Like, it's supposed to sound all thundery and ominous and orb. So yeah, that's why I was pausing before saying orb every single time in those orb streams. Because, yeah, I was pressing my FX button to make that happen, and I was hearing it in my headphones. But since I had OBS set for some reason to take the chat version of my mic, which apparently doesn't put the processing on? I don't know. It's weird because, like, Discord was taking the processed version of the voice, so I don't know why OBS wouldn't. It's weird. I don't get it. But hey, now it should work. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna unmute the stream for myself so that I can hear it for myself whether or not it's working. So, orb. That Rathalos is too far. Okay, yeah, no, it's still not working. I don't like it. I don't get it. Yeah. Shame that there's a delay before I can even find out if it's working. I'm gonna have to figure something out between streams. Because now I realize that I've just been saying orb like an idiot this whole time. Oh, the previous streams there were effects. What the heck? I don't understand anything anymore. Oh, right. I need to take a picture. If you're hearing the effects that I've actually got placed on my voice, it should not be subtle at all. If you think you're hearing effects when I go orb, then that's just a matter of me using my voice. Because if you were hearing the actual effects on me saying orb, there would be no question that there are effects applied. Game, can I please set the Mizutsune to my target? Thank you. find it interesting that Apex Mizutsune, unlike Soulseer Mizutsune, gives us what is effectively Blast instead of Fire Blight. What with the Hellfire Blight. Did I seriously just use my own Mega Potion when I've got First Aid Meds freaking selected? Also, is this Mizutsune seriously keeping its tail inside the dang walls? How did I get on this arm when I stabbed into the other one? Also, who invited this dog here? And it looks like we just barely managed to get every break on the Mizutsune. And actually, I think we're going to do Apex Rathian again next, just to keep the spoilers specifically at the end of the stream. Because, yeah. Alright, let's see if I can't fix things. Hey, Curbster, grats on your orb. Yep, there was still nothing on that last orb. Which bugs me to no end. And hey, look, I got 2 plates, which themselves are not orbs. You know, maybe it's just a matter of I'm not personally hearing it because I'm used to hearing it through headphones and I can't use my headphones to monitor the stream while also hearing the game audio. That's a possibility. Because maybe it is more subtle if you're hearing it through speakers rather than headphones. I don't know. It is entirely possible that it's just a matter of me not being used to how it sounds through speakers. That is 100% possible. Because, yeah, thinking on it, most of the echo is fairly subtle notes. At least, they're quiet. Like, I hear them perfectly fine because headphones are a thing. But hearing them through my laptop speakers, they would be notably not as prominent. So, yeah, maybe that's a thing. Let's see if I can remember what my other FX presets are, because those would be easy as heck to identify. So let's see if I'm about to sound like a chipmunk.
I'm sorry if you hate this.
Okay, yeah, it is going through. Excellent. I wish there wasn't a several second delay between when I say things and get to hear it, but yeah. Effects are going through, which is fantastic. And this time I'll have my camera ready for the Apex Rathian. Doing what I'm supposed to do. Man, not to toot my own horn or anything, but my booming orb voice effect. I had to really fine-tune some knobs to try and get it to sound exactly how I wanted it to, and I was honestly surprised that I had to pitch my voice up slightly to achieve the effect I wanted. I would have expected needing to pitch my voice down, but if I pitch down instead of up, it doesn't sound quite the same. And I'm not a fan. So, like, as I've got it now, this is my orb. But then if I pitch down instead of up, we get orb. It doesn't have the energy. You know, it really feels like there's no perfect place to put your installations, your ballistas, in this area with this setup. Because, like, the spot I'm in right now is great for getting monsters as they're coming in. But as soon as they get close to the first gate, it cannot hit them. Meanwhile, if you're on that ballista right there, it's a great spot for getting monsters who are at the first gate, but it's incapable of hitting monsters that are at the entrance. There's no place at which you can hit things that are both coming in and at the gate in the face. And that's not ideal. So we need 6 more stuns, tons more blights, which unfortunately means cannons are useful. I don't like cannons. They're not fun. But there's a fresh ballista for me so that it's got full health. We don't need an unmanned ballista right here. So let's get an autocannon. We also don't really need an unmanned ballista right here. All right, I think we are good. Waiting for those next 2 things to drop before hitting that ice bomb. Wait, is it already gone? Alright, we've got all our stuns. And I'm surprised we've already gotten 3 village defender repels. Usually takes them longer. Still makes me sad that Fugen doesn't count as a village defender. Ugh. I was kind of hoping that we would already have machine cannons, which now we do, of course. Machine cannons are fun. Hey. Excuse you. Go away. You too, go away. This is one durable Roggy. Alright, let's get rid of this dang Puke. Alright, later, Obi-Wan. Yeah, Repel with Bamboo Bomb is definitely, in my opinion, the toughest thing to get. Mainly because, like, they do their damage once and then go on cooldown. And it's a fairly long cooldown. And you need the damage they do to actually kill a thing. Any time now. Mizutsume is dealt with. But also in the way. Rosarios belongs to me. Nope. It has been stolen. I see no reason not to hit this gong right now. Okay. There she is. No, the Mizutsune's in the way. Wow, just a regular old glide, huh? Dang it. This is in the way. I'm sorry, do I not have earplugs? I do have earplugs. Apex roars are unaffected by earplugs. Okay, Narga, I need you to get out of here. You're getting in the way of my photo ops. So, turns out it's tougher to get a good angle on things when you're bubble blighted and sliding around. Also, this poor Rathian's getting beaten up when I need her to be standing up and doing dramatic things for photos. Also, these blights aren't helping. I'm probably going to have to solo an Apex Rathian to get a good photo, really. Ah, yes, yelling directly in front of the door where I can't get a good photo of you. There's a photo of her being very mad at a door. Okay, I think I've got a good enough photo for now. And there goes the tail. shouldn't have said anything about being surprised that we had so many villager repels. Because I don't think we've gotten a single one since. I like doing 2,000 damage. Well, would you look at that? Her tail is overlapping her tail. Hey, Wilkinson, grats on your ruby. Seth, grats on your ruby. All right, so if you're watching this and do not want to be spoiled on the game's first Elder Dragon, now is the time for you to leave, because our next Rampage will feature the game's first Elder Dragon. So yes, if you do not want spoils on the first Elder Dragon, please leave now. I won't hold it against you. It's a thing. And I'm going to give you 30 more seconds. Or, well, on my clock at least. So, well, yeah, 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, if you're still here, you forfeited your right to complain about spoilers for the first Elder Dragon. So here comes Wind Serpent Ibushi. Unless someone's got a 7-star one they can post. If you've got a 7-star one, post it. If not, we'll do mine. Curbster, aside from ramping up weapons, the only use for defender tickets is, in fact, talisman fodder. Okay, we've got a 7-star one then. Excellent. And Wolfkinson, we can only hope that once event quests are added to the game, we get event quests for the Apexes by themselves. And hopefully they will have less health than they do in Rampages. Because if we had to deal with that much health in a non-Rampage context, it would take way too long. Off we go for Wind Serpent Ibushi, who is a minor spoiler. If you've gotten into high rank, you've already seen it. Or skipped the cutscene that showed it. But yeah. You know, this is probably my least favorite first area. Just because there's so many awkward places to put things. And here, now we've got ballistas for all four of us. Up front. So the ballista objectives aren't so bad, mainly because ballista is all you get early on, so you don't have to worry about non-ballista things stealing the kills. Like, you just whip out a ballista, go poke, poke, poke. Eventually the things die. Alright, there goes that monkey. Oh. I guess I should have been working on the Basarios instead of this Puke, huh? What, was I hitting the wing? Ow. With 4 Basarios at once, guard, I feel sorry for your gate. Alright, one horde down. Yeah, Rampage Basarios is a little too durable. But honestly, I'd say I probably still prefer Basarios over Anjanath simply because Anjanath goes straight for the gate and do lots of damage. I mean, Basarios also goes straight for the gate, but not as fast. And Rachna Kadaki is about as fast as Basarios, but you can't really stun them very easily because their faces are not available. Sucks to be that Bishaten, and that one too. And also this Rathalos. Alright, well, we've got all our cannon repels. So, cannons are also good for inflicting blights. Because it's free Thunder Blight on the Thunder ammo. We need more Defender Ballistas. Why have I suddenly become unable to aim my thing? That was weird. I'm sorry, did that Bishaten just throw his fruit at the Zenogre? That's a little rude. Oh, we just need one more stun. And that ballista's not getting it. This weapon, on the other hand, just might. Provided I can hit the face again. There it is. Sure is nice that these monsters who are left behind respect the screen saying that the second horde has been repelled. Well, good news, Curbster. Even if that round hurt more, the fact that they didn't get through the gate is all that matters, because as soon as Ibushi shows up, it will get through the gate. So any damage dealt to that gate before Ibushi shows up is meaningless, because Ibushi will just make it all not matter anyway. Just getting my camera ready because I know Ibushi's going to show up this round. Oh boy, Raknakadakis. Why does your face have to be unavailable? Your legs get in the way. And so do your Chelicera. Alright. Rathalos is the thing that I should probably care about a little bit. Need one more ballista repel. Hey, there it is. Now to not care about ballistas ever again. In fact, we don't gotta care about any weapons here. All right, where is it? That's a pretty good shot. And I like that, unlike the Apex Rathian, Ibushi's got a nice long I'm approaching animation. Lets you take quite a few snaps before he actually starts being a thing. And his roar also ignores plugs. So, Apexes and Elder Dragons. Plugs don't work. Also, wow, that was rude. I wasn't even able to move. I think that might actually be the first time I've carded to Ibushi. Okay, you got it? Good. Wow, really? A rock from below? Alright, let's get this tail. There it is. This poor Ibushi. Shame inflict an elemental blight doesn't count repeat blights on the same monster. Because, yeah, that means at this point it is impossible for us to finish that one. But, I mean, hey, we got everything else. And there we go. Goodbye, Ibushi. Thanks for dropping your fin things on your way out. Alright, so Wind Serpent Ibushi is down. Next up, we've got the final boss. If you do not wish to be spoiled for the final boss, please leave. It is what we are doing next. And, yeah. If you're still here by the time we're back in town, then that means you agree to be spoiled if you don't know it already. So once again, if you do not wish to see the final boss, please leave now. Please. I don't want to be responsible for spoiling anyone who isn't totally down for that. Ooh. Orb. Wolfkinson, I would put money on the fact that the next patch, or the patch that includes the conclusion to the story, will give us a quest with Ibushi and the final boss together in one quest. I fully expect that. Ooh, melding's complete. So, if you don't want spoilers, you've got until I finish looking at these charms. Hopefully at least one of them will be worth something. Nope, not really. Okay, it is time for spoilers to begin. If you are still here, that means you're cool with that. So let's see, this thing is weakest to dragon, then ice. I don't have a good dragon element file. So I'm going to go with this. And earplugs don't work against it, so I'm going to go with this. And this. Stun res helps a lot. And free meal is always a good thing to put into bonus slots. One of these days, I'll actually save an equipment set in this game. It's got to happen eventually. But for now, I've just been changing gear on the fly. So, when people complain about this game not having an ending, and the fact that it's coming in free DLC later this month, I have one other Capcom game to point them to. Ashura's Wrath. That game did not have a true ending until you paid for the true ending, which was on-disc DLC. You had to pay for a key to unlock something on the disc that just happened to be the true ending of the game. I paid for that DLC. I loved it. I loved the game. I was willing to support it. But oh boy, was that not the best decision Capcom ever made, locking the true ending behind paid DLC that was still on the disc. Yes, Curbster, it is confirmed that the April update will have quote, another ending to the game. An additional ending will be in the April update. And with it, we will also get our HR caps unlocked. And they'll be adding new features to go with HR cap unlocking. So yeah, the April update's going to be pretty big. I've got high hopes. I can't wait for it. It's going to be fun times. We're going to get Chameleos. We're going to get Apex Rathalos. We're going to get at least 2 other monsters, at least. We're going to get more quests. We're going to get unlocked HRs. We're going to get the true ending. It's going to be a good update. I'm looking forward to it. Dang it, can't get a picture of her roaring. So, something interesting about this here boss. She does almost as good a job as the American school system of teaching people that it is worth it to avoid geometry. You gotta avoid lines, you gotta avoid circles, you gotta avoid orbs. You know, I'm kind of struggling to decide whether I want a photo of her face close up or if I want a photo of her whole body. Because, like, I feel like if I don't get at least her belly in it, then I'm doing a bit of a disservice. But I also feel like her face is her most photogenic part, of course. Well, that wasn't a good shot. I think what I need to do is just take as many photos as I can and just hope that at least one of them is something that I really like. I think that one with all that lightning in her maw might be a good one. Ow. I think I've probably got a photo at this point that I'll be content with. I got a few pretty good ones in there. I'm sorry, what? Where's the lower platform? I hopped off the higher one so that I could more easily get her tail. But the lower one was gone. All right, I guess I'm getting her belly then. Wow, she really wants to just give me her belly, doesn't she? Ow. Whoops. Whoops. Shouldn't have done the dodge that put me out of the safe zone. And then I shouldn't have wire fallen back into the danger zone. Get your own, Seth. Hello? A little close, aren't you? Did I just dodge through the ring? Didn't dodge that, though. All right, we have got the tail. And right back on the floor she goes. Rude. Cool, 2 shots. Ooh, we got the belly. Looks like the back is all we have left. And now the back is not all we have left because it's gone. Dang it. It is so rude that that ring hits right after the cannon stops existing. Like, I was trying to guard with the cannon, but I couldn't because it stopped existing. Ow. Also, ow. Of course. Of course. So many circles. And we win. So, with that, I've got photos of every large monster in the game. Of course, just having photos of all the large monsters doesn't mean my HUNTÉMON snap journey is over. So it does mean that this stream is going to be over. Yeah, I've definitely got some pictures that I could take better. Like, some monsters I could definitely take better pictures of, easily. But, I've got them all. And let's just confirm. I doubt there's anything. Yeah, there's nothing for taking a photo of every monster. That's kind of a shame, actually. But let's take a look at the monsters that we did photograph today. So, Ibushi. Wait, only 2 of them counted? The photos I took of him coming down didn't? That's a shame. Well, then I think we'll go with this one for now. Definitely need to take a better one, though. This is actually a pretty nice one right here. In fact, let's go ahead and choose this so that we can mark the ones that I specifically do not want. Oh, that's kind of nice. That's a good photo of just her face. So is that. This would have been real nice if I actually had the tip of her jaw in frame. That's pretty all right. Got my cat in the picture. Looks like she's really sizing him up. I mean, it's a good photo of her face, but her face is ugly. The first photo I took of her was actually surprisingly good. So, we've got 10 shots to choose from. Like, these are all pretty good in their own way. Honestly, I kind of like this one a lot, but I also kind of like this one a lot. The first and last ones I took are the ones I like the most. So I also really like this one. That's not my cat she's sizing up, but that's a good one. I think for now I'll go with this one, though. I'm still in delete mode. Okay, Apex Rathian. Could do her yelling at a wall. Could do her standing there in a kind of awkward pose. Could do this one that would be really good if only her face was in frame. This one would be great without the Mizutsune. This one would be fantastic without all the lightning effects. But I think her yelling at the wall, it's got the most Apex Rathian energy of all of them. And then Apex Mizutsune. This would be fine without a dog. That's just it sitting there, though. I gotta have something of it doing something. Oh, if it weren't for the, like, water droplet effects in front of it, this would be a fantastic photo. It's still fine, but it could have been better. This is honestly surprisingly good for having so little of the Mizutsune in frame. If it weren't for the dog, I might even go for this one. Yeah, I think I'm still going to have to go with that one. Curbster, Ibushi does in fact have the second jaw inside. As seen here, kind of. It is there. It's just not as different a color from the rest of his mouth. Got photos of everyone. Actually, I got a new Rajang playing with a buddy last night. Yes, photos of every monster. Hooray. Just gonna confirm once again that maybe setting them doesn't change anything. There's no award for taking all those photos. It's just for fun. The only awards you get for taking photos are endemic life. Alright, well, I've got food to go eat. So I'm gonna say thanks for joining me in this stream. And I will see you folks next time. And next time is tomorrow. We're gonna do something, I'm sure. It'll probably be fun. See you then, friends.